Hi, only me. Sorry if I sound a bit rubbish in this video, but I've all of a sudden come down with a massive kind of cold and head cold. I'm just feeling it a bit in a minute. Anyway, my second Charing Cross appointment. Well, we got stuck in loads of traffic. So I rang up on the 15th attempt. I finally got to speak to someone. It's ridiculous. But on the 15th attempt, I managed to get through, and I said that we're going to be late because we're absolutely stuck in traffic. And she said if I can't get there by a certain point, then I'd have to cancel it. I was thinking I've been waiting, about 5 months for this appointment, and I can't wait another 5 months for this appointment. That's just ridiculous. So I kind of said that's fine, we'll try and get there for that time. If we don't, we'll basically sit in the waiting room and literally wait until someone cancels. She went, no, so you can't do that. But we kind of said, well, we'll do it anyway. Anyway, I got there at that time anyway, they said. I basically ran up the stairs to the place. And luckily enough, Dr. Davis was really kind and kind of said that he'd see me. And in the end, I was about 40 minutes late for my appointment, but just absolutely stuck in London traffic and couldn't do anything about it. Anyway, in the end I was in there for about 30 minutes. So we went over the same stuff that we did with Lorimer. We talked about my dad because he passed away when I was young, and Dr. Davis seemed more preoccupied about that on this occasion. We also talked about my childhood, who I was close to parents-wise, how my sister's been since I came out as trans, how my mum came out since I was trans, and things like that, and what support there is, and the fact that I'm working in hospital and things like that. I think that's kind of going for me, but he seemed really kind of focused on the fact that my dad died when I was 17, and I don't know if it's a matter of he reckons, but it seemed as though that is what he thought kind of pushed me on to the trajectory of all of a sudden being trans and stuff. But it really frustrated me. But I kind of did a couple of little sentences right at the end when I think he was making his mind up, and I kind of said that I'm so much more confident now as I was compared to a year. Now I've been living full-time as Mel for a year and a bit now, and working full-time and stuff. I think it's kind of built up my confidence so much that I feel that with hormones that's kind of going to do it even more. So we kind of said from that, then yes, fair enough, he'd agree. And he said he's going to start me on Testosterone every 4 weeks. And then with the possibility of going on to Libido later on in the future. He said he was going to dictate my letter that day, and that it could take like 2 weeks for me to get a copy, that I was going to get a copy at the same point my GP was going to. So as soon as I get mine, then I can make an appointment with the doctors basically. I know some guys have waited about 3 months for their letters. Things I was, feeling really frustrated that it's going to be another long wait. Anyway, me and Amy went on holiday, Disneyland Paris. Awesome. I'm going to put some pictures up on my Tumblr page, so have a look at my Tumblr and have a look at pictures of us on holiday. Anyway, we came back from holiday, so about a week and 2 days after my actual appointment, and my letter was waiting for me. I think it came to about 3 pages or something. He wrote everything that we kind of discussed and stuff, and what he suggested basically was to go on the injections. So I was really, really surprised that the letter came so quickly. Anyway, I rang up my GP this morning and managed to book an appointment this afternoon, and went to see him, and he said that he hadn't had a chance to read my letter that the hospital had sent, and that it was like 18 pages long and stuff. It included the letter, which was 3 pages, and then it included a booklet for female to male transsexuals and things. So I kind of said that he advised to go on to this hormones and things like that. I said, fine. He said, I think it's about if he's going to go and have a read of it later. But I've booked an appointment with one of the nurses on Friday at 4:30 for my actual injection. So by the sound of it, they're going to order it in, and then I have my injection there. So fingers crossed, I'm not going to have to pay for my actual prescription at the minute, which is really good. But yeah, so Friday I got my first injection. Later on this week, when I feel a bit more myself really, I'm going to get Amy to take a load of pictures with my camera. So then we've got a bit of a baseline, so we know, because I think if I look at my face every day, it's not going to have as big an impact. Whereas I can look at a picture and kind of go, that's how I was 3 months ago, and this is where I am now, and kind of see those progressions and things like that. So I'll get Amy to take loads of pictures, and then they'll all go up onto Tumblr with, I think I'm going to do a set of measurements of everything as well, just so I've got a bit of baseline, so I know if I've put on, if my body proportions have changed and things like that, just to kind of, I think it's not if I don't need it now, but I know in the coming months I'm going to regret it if I don't do it now. So I kind of want to do everything, have loads of photos, and then maybe not need them in the future, rather than kind of going, I wish I'd done it. I've seen quite a few guys put up their transition pictures and things, and I've just been amazed, so I kind of want to kind of have that as well. Yesterday I met up with a load of trans guys. We went bowling. It was really good. There should have been some other guys that were going to come along, but they were busy for one reason or another. It was good the guys that were with us, but I think it's a matter of, there's a lot newer guys that aren't kind of coming along, and I think that's what we need to get involved in now. It's, a few of them are the older guys and things, but we need some younger guys. The thing is, there's not a lot of free stuff to do, and so a lot of stuff you have to pay for, but a lot of people in our group either don't work, too young to work in education and things, they don't have a lot of free money, so we can't go out and do this, do that and the other, because they haven't got the money. So we find it, I think it is a bit frustrating that we're quite limited, but we're going to I think we're doing a bit of fundraising, so that'll be good. I don't think there's anything else I've got to mention. As ever, my Tumblr and Amy's Tumblr URLs are going to be on my page, so have a little look, and in the description as well, so always feel free to follow us or ask us anything. I'm still thinking of getting Amy to do a video with me. She's mentioned that she wants to do a questions and answers one, so she'll just ask me questions or whatever. Sorry, feeling really head goldy. If anyone's got any questions or anything, either send me a message on Tumblr or send me a message on YouTube, and I'll get back to you. I think that's everything else for now. Anyway, send me a message or whatever. Alright, see you later.